Well, Thanksgiving. Is it possible? Well, it is a holiday celebrated, or I don't know what it is. It's about a feast. Everybody gets around food and be thankful for life's blessings, or to God for a higher power. Thanks to a greater power. You know, all of this has started, or right here, or what we call what we call the celebration of Thanksgiving has started a long time ago. I know the story. Well, it is about people trying to escape from religious prosecution. These guys survived religious prosecution because of they escaped from England, and then they, after the king, they just wanted to have just one stated religion, and then they just escape prosecution, and that's about it. And and is celebrated in a different day, depending on where you live. Or okay, and then what we're talking about here, we're talking about in North America. Well, you got the turkey, you got the pumpkin pie. You How is it celebrated? Okay, it's kind of odd in a way depending on where you live here. So in the U.S., it's always have been in the last day of November. Why? Yeah, we gather around with friends. We'll be very thankful of being alive, or thankful for life's things, and even though remembrance of the pilgrims coming out to the Mayflower, escape religious persecution. That was the meaning, is for, like, try to survive something, or try to thank you know a greater being for staying alive, and that's it. Well, but in but in well as this but in for a matter of fact, it's the same thing. Even though Thanksgiving in another country, in Canada, is celebrated on October the 12th. I don't know when do they have it, but I think it's basically the same thing. Even though never seem to celebrate it over there, but I mostly celebrate it here. But now that things have changed, everything, we we live in a global society. Then I don't know, in your country they have a something, a Thanksgiving type of in your country wherever you live. But for example, damn, don't ever freaking forget March 11th. Damn, what's going on? What kind of event have happened? It's sort of things as like I could remember. And that we're not gonna say that that we're gonna talk about Chernobyl, but this is something similar. Or what we're gonna talk about is being thankful for being alive, and I don't know, because even though I wanted to plan to go to Japan and learn their language, but it's for them to be thankful for being alive, or for the survivors of the earthquake and the tsunami. Yeah, the greatest of disasters have happened. People that survived from the nuclear disaster, giving thanks to the survivors. I don't know over there if you want to just start it March 11th. You know, it's kind of like strange. We celebrate, alright. I mean, us in North America, we're gonna celebrate it in October and November, but then later on, that means in Japan, of course, is gonna be celebrated due to the people that survived. Yeah, March 11 of next year that has to start, and then even though I might not understand, but March 11 of next year, I don't know what kind of typical Japanese traditional dishes to start off, but you're gonna start celebrating or something together with friends and family and saying, okay, thanks to higher being, higher being, thank God for staying alive and for surviving these tragedies. And then we gotta thank the survivors, people that survive, people that help, the police department, the fire department that have helped with this kind of situation over there in northern Japan. And that's the kind of thankfulness that we need to do, like celebrate and gathering of food of those survivors from that tragedy in that time. For it is for that part of the world that you know we us no, in North America, we have a turkey and pumpkin pie, but I'm just gonna even give thanks to those survivors, people that survived. Damn, man, you folks have the guts. Even though I'm trying to learn your language, but you folks have the guts to survive and to escape. And even though I don't know if you live in shelters right now, but this is kind of like survival survival of the fittest. Try to survive, try to stay alive, and then this is just to pray for the survivors and for the future. That's for the better tomorrow, and then we all want a better tomorrow for the, like, saying, stop the use of nuclear power plants and investing in coal fusion. And then you have for that society, even though it's kind of strange that like people ain't gonna have celebrate Christmas or whatever, or New Year's, or okay, in other words, what it is that the meaning of this is just to be thankful for surviving for whatever event has happened. Could be from prosecution, religious persecution that we have celebrated here in North America, or in the other side of the world, surviving the tsunami and earthquake that have happened in March 11th. Gather around and be thankful for surviving and help out for new ideas and for a fresh start and for a better tomorrow. And this is why it has to happen in March 11th, because it is in November, in the last Thursday of November here in the United States. In Canada is in October 12th, Columbus Day, and in Japan is gonna be March 11th. So this is what I'm trying to say, is try to promote it. It's gonna be promoted until it's gonna be official, you know. And I hope you have a great Thanksgiving here for the people in the U.S. and in Canada. Don't forget about these guys in Japan. And March 11th, hope we translate. Hope people don't know crap of English. Don't know nothing of English. Try to translate and say, okay, March 11th, we us guys, or you Japanese folks, is gonna celebrate for the survivors and for a new tomorrow, and gather around and have your type of food. And I think if Mike's watching this, I hope you could get it, because I think it's time to promote some holiday of a feast, and then we all get around a feast and be thankful for survivors and pray for a better tomorrow. And then I might just try to do something of a. I think I might write another poem, but I want to dedicate it to somebody. I mean, just try to forget. I was try to do a rap thing, invented a rap video. I wish I was mad. Darn, that was my Universal Man 002 channel. But now it's like, okay, I'm gonna invent a poem for somebody, and then it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be very nice. So, see you later, people. Have a nice day or evening.